Head coach Mike Deegan, junior reliever Mikey Rivera, and senior shortstop Jack Blanchard here today. Denison season came to an end with a 32-11 record. It's a school record for wins. Coach Deegan, could you start us off a little bit and just maybe reflect on this experience specifically? We can get to the season a little bit later, but coming to the South and NCAA Tournament.
Yeah, it was it was our first one, obviously, being down here and to come to the South region. We knew it was going to be really tough. We knew we were playing Christopher Newport last night. It was a really good program, a blue blood in Division III baseball, and then Randolph-Macon today's team that's been ranked really high all year. So we knew it was going to be a challenging time. They did a great job here hosting this tournament, and our guys had a great experience. We wish we could have played better, obviously, but as far as the way the tournament was run and the quality of teams, quality of coaches, and the quality of people running the tournament, we can't be any happier. So experience was good. Just wish we could have played a little bit better.
Mikey, you were put in a lot of high leverage situations all year. You can't, you got kind of a rubber arm. I tell the guys in the press box that you can go every day. What's this season been like for you, and just not really a transformation, but just a change in role?
Yeah.
The everyday reliever.
Absolutely, yeah. The past 2 years I've kind of been on the swing role, starting some games one week and coming out of the bullpen the next. And early on in the season I was still kind of in that role, and then I kind of just settled into the late inning bullpen role, and I just got really comfortable there and just finding a consistent routine every day. And I mean, that's what I signed up for. It's what I wanted to be. At the beginning of the year we have a role conversation per se, and I said I want to be the back end guy who comes in these high leverage situations, and sometimes you get it done, sometimes you don't, but at the end of the day it's what I signed up for.
Jack played 1 million games here at Denison. You've tried and put into words your experience as a Denison baseball player. 4-year starter, you're leaving with a lot of records, but I know the senior class, you're up here essentially speaking for the senior class.
It's been a ride. Obviously, this senior class we've been really tight. We came in with a lot of guys and we ended with about half of that, so that's just a testament to how close that we've been as a group. And then my 4 years, it feels like it's gone fast, but it feels like I've been here forever in some ways, in a good way. It's just something about Denison baseball. I feel like I feel glad for the opportunity to be part of something that was bigger than myself, and we preach that every day, that it's not about any individual or any game, but it's about a culture, it's about a team, it's about a family. And I mean, leaving here, I just like to think that if there was one thing that I did, or one example that I set for these younger guys that they can keep carrying on, then Denison baseball will be better in the future for it.
Can you take me back to 2015 at all? And can you think about the evolution that you've seen happen with this program?
Yeah, I mean, it's a while ago coming in. I like to think that I've changed a little bit for the better, thanks to Coach Deegan and thanks to the rest of the guys that push me in the atmosphere that we create here at Denison. And I think the one thing that I didn't really understand when I stepped on campus my freshman year was the concept of a culture. And Coach Deegan preaches that a lot in meetings and just in the way we walk around campus. And I didn't really grasp that as a freshman, but now that I'm a senior and I'm leaving, that I've come to realize that it's literally in everything you do. It's the way you go to class, it's the way you show up to practice, it's the way you interact with your teammates and just carry yourself as a man. And that's what I think I've come to realize since I stepped on campus as a freshman.
Coach, can you just talk about this team and what do you think was so special about this group to finally break through and make the regional this year?
I mean, it's these guys. I mean, it's guys that we're at an institution that's very demanding academically, and to have guys that commit to trying to compete at a high level. All our seniors were just phenomenal, and they stuck with it. They believed in a vision that wasn't in front of them at that point. It's just we were selling the fact that we could compete on a national level, and they took that. And I always tell, I even said it right now in the locker room. That's really easy to say. When I say that, everyone says, "Yeah, I want to be part of a national contender," but it's really, really hard to be a part of that. It's an everyday battle, and these guys embraced that battle, and they've now paved the way, and now our seniors have shown us what a regional national tournament looks like. So as much as we've talked about that, and maybe I've been to them, or Coach Linquist has been a part of them, we've never seen it. So now we've seen it, and now we know what level you need to go at here. I need to know what level we need to go at. So that's what those guys have done. It's just their commitment. It's just the way they walk and talk, and they're going to be successful in anything they do because of who they are. So that's where the credit belongs, is to those seniors and to the rest of our guys.
Mikey, what's the message going forward for incoming freshmen and for the guys coming back next year?
I mean, they just got obviously losing a lot as a huge senior class. Right up the middle, catcher, pitcher, center field, they're starting every day. Shortstop starting every day. It's life that he stepped on campus. So, I mean, our incoming freshmen just got to be ready to bring their A game from day one, and everybody here has got to step up their game a little bit. If everybody can step up just a little bit, then we'll be just fine.
Any moments you can take from coming down south and something you can take and share with the rest of the group?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was fun to come down south and see some of the best teams in the nation that we never get to see because we're up in Ohio. Obviously, we get to see some good teams in Ohio too, but it's just good to see the rest of the nation. And I mean, this is high pressure, high stakes. You don't get this in the regular season. So for the guys that haven't seen this, that are going to be here next year, well, obviously going to be able to help them. And I failed here today at times, so I'm going to take what I failed and hopefully I can help the younger guys coming in.
Good. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.